I recently saw Wolfman and it's alright. Pros and cons. Pros, it's shot very well. The DP did an amazing job. It has some very interesting shots, and I think that it kind of saved this film. Another thing that I really enjoyed is it really leaned into like the animalistic kind of vibe of the Wolfman in a really cool way that's like a little grotesque and makes you kind of uncomfortable in a film, which I personally like that. And then another thing that I really enjoyed is they really went into the mental state of becoming the Wolfman and not just the physical state in a really cool way. Not going to spoil anything or anything like that, but they do it in a very cool way that I've never seen before, and I really enjoyed that part of this movie. And now for the cons. For the cons, for me, it all came down to the characters. The father is like the main character of this film until about halfway through when he becomes more of like the Wolfman, and it shifts completely more to the mom storyline. But the mom doesn't really have an emotional through line. They set up quite a bit about her in the beginning about how she doesn't feel like she's a good mom and she's not bonding enough with her kid. And they don't really capitalize on that at all. There's no like real emotional beats in this about her bonding with her daughter as their dad goes away and becomes this creature or anything like that. So I personally think that's what really did it for me. Why this just didn't work is because her character was kind of a backseat and then she became the front seat character, but she didn't really do anything with it. And then there were scenes that were just very long, like the script was either too long or the editing was too long, something like that, where there were so many scenes where I was like, what's really the point of this? And this movie was only like an hour and 40 minutes, and it felt long because some of the scenes just kept dragging out. So I don't know what it was, but some of those scenes just needed to be trimmed quite a bit. So it's a fine movie. It's not bad in any type of way, but it's not good in any type of way either. If you want some scares, there are some decent scares. I wasn't that scared, but a lot of people in my theater were kind of like screaming and stuff like that. So if you want a fun horror movie, sure, check it out. But it's not anything top tiered or anything like that. It's just fine, which is okay for movies to be.